right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Friday. Looks like we're having a nice little pop with the PIXY again. So some of you guys jumping into it and look pretty good. Good to see you too, Henry. Good to see you, Michael. Good to see you, Brian, Charles, everyone, Guy. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Welcome back. Hopefully everybody's getting ready for this lovely Friday. It is gorgeous here in New York, so I'm looking forward to hit the market and run today. We got a nice little rally. Market's up basically about 200 points. We had a little bit of a rally yesterday, and so a couple of good things are going on. Before we get started, just want to give my condolences to the Queen that passed away. Lovely woman, 70 years. That's a long time being Queen. So to all our friends over there in UK, hope like I said, hope you're all doing pretty well. Sorry to hear that. I'd like to pass out CTO and myself, like to pass our condolences to you. Getting back to the market, what's going to be moving on? Listen, we got a couple of nice little stocks that we've been trading. We get a couple of good little rallies. We saw what happened with Bitcoin this morning. It's also affecting Mara and all those, pretty much all those stocks that we've been trading, as in blockchain and everything else. So we're getting a little bit of a nice little push there also. I guess everybody liked what happened, what Powell said yesterday. I know everyone was waiting on their heels to see what was happening, what he said. Obviously, they liked it. You could see yesterday's market right here. What a roller coaster. I mean, from 9:30, we went from 31.3 all the way up to about 31.7, and we came back down to 31.4, and then we went back up. So it was one roller coaster, and obviously getting a little bit of a push up today. I'm not still buying on this rally yet. Okay, remember, as a trader, you want to have 3 consistent days of positive growth before you can kind of get it. Listen, you want to be a good swing trader, you damn well better learn how to day trade first. So and that's how you kind of trend it. And big thing is, great traders never to buy at the bottom, sell top. He was buying between. So there's basically what's moving the market. There's a couple of things that are moving. We know that Fridays you want to be careful going into a weekend. So there's not a super lot out there on the watch list, but we know things will pop up here at 9 o'clock, so we'll keep an eye on that. Let's talk about yesterday really quick, what happened. I know Lyft had a really nice push right out of the open, and not only that, but it was great going into the close. One of the things that we always teach you, the trend is your friend. You don't buck that trend. We break higher highs. Last hour, boom, thing breaks a new high. Stocks, at the lows of the day, we learned that in phase 3, you go short. So there were a couple of good things that we did benefit from some of the stocks. So lifted pretty well. Virtue, VERU, another nice little mover right there, 11 to 20 to 12.75. YPF was pretty good, and then it crashed. So that one we had to be a little careful. It was a good swing trade, but she's back up again. Nice, cheap stock, good volatility, had good iceberg orders on that one. This one was like, I don't know what the hell happened with this thing. This thing was just doing awesome at the open, and you could see it right here. A nice little pop at 9:30, shake, boom. Then eventually kind of held here around 390, and then I don't know what the hell happened at 12 o'clock, but this thing just totally crashed about $1. But it was fun in the morning when we did trade it. So REVN, same thing. Stock was up pretty big. We had this huge pop at 9 a.m. and then kind of really didn't go anywhere. So that one also was, on the in and outs. But this one, Ruby was pretty good. I liked Ruby because Ruby, you could see it at 9:30, started about 95 cents, ran all the way up to about $1.35. This stock, once it broke $1, it just really was a very inexpensive stock. Everybody could afford to trade it. You could trade several thousand shares of the stock. Every penny on 10,000 is $100. So if that thing moved 10 cents, there was your $1,000. No problem getting in and out of it. There was great iceberg orders in and out. IMRA was also a nice move yesterday, $2 stock to about 240. So there was a nice little list of inexpensive stocks for some of you that don't have a big account or just learning, and there were some of you that were more on the volatile side, and obviously you could have traded the brand name. But anyway, let's turn the page. Let's go to the next day. So what's going on this morning? So are any of these stocks are going to pick up from yesterday? Some of them, which it was only pretty much one, and it was the PIXY. And you could see that thing really took off going into the close. 21, boom, all the way to $30 a share. You remember we traded this stock too back on this day, went from 15 to 44. Let me tell you, somebody's getting squeezed, and it is not pretty on that stock. So anyway, PIXY, if you didn't learn from yesterday how volatile it is, unless you're a category 5 trader, don't trade the stock, all right? Biggest percentage gainer, 32%. IMN, not really doing too much right here. I don't like the pre-market trading. IFBD, gapped up too, up 18%, but she's trending down. Sometimes they will come back. We've seen that happen. So I will put this on my B list, not my priority. IFBD. DocuSign, obviously looks like came out with some good earnings yesterday. Huge pop-up on DocuSign, but now she's starting to trend down. Earnings are good. Good growth, but this stock took a major, major hit. It is a fast-moving stock. It is expensive, so I rather prefer not put it on the watch list. ZS, here's a stock, 150 to 180. Another stock, great push going into, took a big hit. The stock you can see here long-term was all the way up at 350. I mean, we've seen some bad $350 stocks, right? I think the worst one was what, Carvana? that one was hard. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, no, 350 stock, but this one went all the way down to $24. So nice little correction there. But we're not trading expensive stocks like that. PIXY, look at that. It's already on the big percentage gainers. Had a big pop right around here at 8 o'clock. Same exact move as of yesterday. Program trading kicked in, 26, all the way to, great pop, great move right there. But be very careful unless you're a advanced trader. Riot is on the list. Okay, so these are all blockchain. Riot, Mara, but they're not really moving too much. They gapped up and they kind of died right here in the middle. But we're gonna, obviously we know these stocks very well, and we know how they trade. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. What is this? Monster, MSTR? Oh, not trading that stock. $14 stock down to 200. Was that down 80%? All right, so we're done there. Now let's go hop over the losers. Any good bottom fishing here? Not really. New York Stock Exchange, 75% stock. Oh my God, this thing was just retarded. My God, this thing just wouldn't stop. So this thing just literally went from $4 to about 20. I would stay away from it. Not really with stock that we like to trade. DMS, on the other hand, nice cheap stock. Had some good earnings yesterday. Pop really nice right there. And it's holding here pretty strong. So this one's not a bad stock. We'll keep an eye on this one. Nice spread. Good tier sizes. Great volume. Really what we're looking for. Same thing. MOGU. MOGU. Nice little trend at the highs of the day. I'm going to hop over here on level 4. Let me just see what's going on over here with the stock. MOGU. All right. So we got some orders right here. We got a couple iceberg orders that showed up right around here, around 256, 257. You got a little bit of a resistance here around $3. So everybody's got their program trading kicked in on that. Not a bad stock. You can see it hit that highs. Hey, listen, these are things you want to look for. Very inexpensive. It's Friday. You don't want to get too crazy and too cocky, but you want to find things that have nice, consistent, trending iceberg orders. That pretty much does it. BKKT, we trade this stock. About losers, down $3. Nah, that's about it. Don't really see anything else out there. All right. Anything I'm missing? Anything else we're missing out there? Anybody on YouTube, Facebook Live? All right, so listen, it's Friday. It's not a busy day. It's not the greatest day to trade. Usually everyone likes to take off today and, just make our money. Listen, so the afternoons work out pretty well too. So we're going to go out there. And then one last thing before we go. I'm going to be live today. We have open house at 11 o'clock. If you have any friends you want to invite and say, hey, listen, you want to learn more about day trading or swing trading, you want to learn from a real Wall Street trader, Here's your opportunity. Please go out there and share it on your YouTube, your Facebook, or whatever. And if you're watching this later on, it's going to be recorded. But you do definitely want to be live so I can help answer your questions in detail. So we'll start commentary once the market opens up. We'll go from 9:30 to 10:30, and then we'll pick up at 11. We'll do that meeting, and then we'll see where it goes from there. All right, everybody. Good luck today. Happy trading. Be safe. If I don't see you, enjoy the rest of your weekend.